From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Save more on our huge selection of Nectar, Dream Cloud, Sierra Sleep, and Diamond Mattress. Furniture and Mattress 86, across from the Churn Creek Post Office on Merchant Street, Reading.
Hey folks, good morning and happy Easter. We have made it to Easter indeed, and today's looking pretty good out there. This weekend really has been pretty decent, but today we don't even have as much cloud cover as we did up in Siskiyou and Modoc County like yesterday, which even still was just not that much, right? In the valley, firmly in the 80s territory. Yesterday we saw a couple of those, but not so widespread. Today, those 80s are probably going to be pretty widespread. Siskiyou and Modoc County, we're going to be up there in the upper 60s, even near 70 at times. Eastern Mountains, yeah, about 74, 75. So hey, sunny and 75 doesn't get much better than that in April, does it? Beautiful, beautiful spring day here across the area. Along the coast, we'll be talking upper 50s, lower 60s. Trinity County, about mid 70s is the story out here, with widespread upper 60s near 70 in Siskiyou County as well. Up there at Happy Camp to Wairika, 70 to 73 degrees, give or take a few there. So just lovely, really fantastic day out there. Really have no complaints at all. The next few days, don't buck that trend. We're going to stay nice out there. Marine layer is whipping a little bit, so we'll have some of that inland fog, but besides that, not huge trouble. Notice over by the state line, you did see a little bit of convection, but you know, this is out towards the mountains and even crossing the state line. I don't suspect 99.9% of us to see any precipitation through today. Then as we head through Monday, so through tomorrow, hey, no Monday blues here. No Monday blues here at all. Hey, despite the shirt color, right? The only blue you'll be seeing is the beautiful skies out there for our Monday and into our Tuesday as well. We have a beautiful first part of our week. And honestly, the second half of the week's not that bad, but there are some changes in the forecast, which we were talking about yesterday, right? In the sense that we do kind of drift towards cooler temperatures, and we do pick up a little bit more precipitation chances. Not a lot, but they are there for that second half of the week. So first of all, notice by the midweek, we are talking much more cloud cover. So that's a sign of that moisture in the mid levels. We're not seeing any huge indications of precipitation there in this midweek time frame. It's towards the Thursday night, Friday time frame as we start to see stuff popping up associated with the system kind of pivoting through. But I mentioned this on my evening show last night. If you watched 12 hours ago just before bed, we were talking about this here, how it's just not a robust system by any stretch of the imagination. It does not have a lot of moisture with it, so we don't have to start planning for a huge washout or anything like that. In fact, by Saturday, I'd say most of that moisture is funneling up to the north, and we already start to dry out here. Maybe stay a little bit cool, but besides that, the next weekend, I think looks pretty much dry. I just don't see a lot of robust signals with that. The only thing I will say is that we do look to cool down at least a little bit here, at least for this time of year in the North State, as compared to where we have been. So I think more than the precipitation chances, we are cooling down, and I think that's kind of the main story here as far as those temperatures are concerned. You can really see that out there, by the way. You know, along the coast, you don't see as pronounced those trends, right? We do pick up those shower chances Fridays, with upper 50s being the story. But let's go a little further inland, right? Let's say Eastern Humboldt County, right? A little further inland, out towards Trinity County, Weaverville, maybe some of the reservations. Notice how we get, hey, mid 70s for the next few days, right? Beautiful conditions. Then we go from the 70s to the upper 60s to even the lower 60s there by the time that precipitation, those scant showers, are starting to move through. So we do see that cool down with that cooler air, bringing it in maybe a little bit below average for this time of year. Trinity County certainly is one case as well. Mount Shasta City, you can see that as well. Upper 60s near 70 for the next few days. This is the bracket that I was talking about where we have those beautiful conditions through Tuesday. Then the cloud cover builds, the cool air settles in. We even see some possible 50s out there in central Siskiyou County. Alturas and Modoc County, 60s turn to 50s there at the end of the week as well. Trinity County, or well, I keep saying Trinity County, Susanville, Eastern Mountains rather, excuse me. It's the same story for Plumas and Lassen County, right? So let's take full advantage of these next few days because we do have some lovely, lovely weather. Notice these 80s for the next few days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that is the nice weather here with 80s and 70s. By the end of the week, maybe a stray shower, but I really don't suspect that'll be too widespread for the valley on Friday.
Save more on Parker House, Ashley, and Coaster. Furniture and Mattress 86, across from the Churn Creek Post Office on Merchant Street, Reading.